with, 30 minutes to go in the movie, you only see one adult face.
The mom?
The mom.
What?
That is
Apparently that had a big impact on Nate.
What? Why were all those agents?
Maybe that's what it was. He was just, there's so many kids. He's like,
He's like, oh, she's a pretty hot mom.
oh, yeah, there's a mom.
Whoa. I said she looked
Got
old.
popcorn out for this kids
Listen,
movie. Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banter, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up. Hey, boys.
Sup, dude?
Hey, Rem.
So apparently I have the most pressure cooking seat in the house.
I know.
The
Yeah, I
hot
shouldn't have
seat.
said anything.
That's what I've been
I
told.
Knew it'd go right to your
The
head.
all-star seat,
Right
some
to
have
his head,
called
Marcus.
it. Because of the way this room is constructed, you guys are looking at me for the answers.
Well,
And
some would say it is your podcast studio.
It's our podcast studio. It says The Cover. It says The Cover. And you guys were here when I wasn't even here. How'd that go?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I haven't listened to that show yet. I did listen to the show where Nate claims that all idioms come from horses.
I listened to that one.
Yeah. Did you see the social post? Pretty
I have
good.
not seen
Yeah,
it.
that you just did all of the horse idioms.
All of them.
When I get to
All of
that,
them I could find.
when I get to the point in that podcast, I can still see him rolling his eyes, not paying attention to anything Brett and I are saying because he's just killing himself.
Oh, it was.
Man,
You guys played it
kills me so
perfect.
much to miss that movie because it's one of my favorites. But I will say that listening to it, as it being one of my favorite movies, listening to that episode was really fun for me.
What was the episode?
Good Will Hunting.
Oh, yeah. So I haven't listened back to last week. Did you give your thoughts on Good Will Hunting? You haven't given
I
your
did.
thoughts since you listened to Good Will Hunting, though.
No, but I
Yeah.
gave some thoughts.
Did you give a thought towards Nate giving it like anything less than a 9?
I did. Yeah, Nate was
I defended myself.
Nate was scolded.
I defended myself. I did a great job defending myself.
There's
What was
definitely-
it? Cussing and because it didn't change cinema?
It's one of those movies that's so good that people hate it to get attention.
It's so good.
People hate it to get attention. They're like, everyone else is going to love it, then I'm just going to hate it.
No.
So, I will-
It didn't change anything for me. It didn't change cinema. There was nothing
So,
about it.
I've heard
where
you make this argument before. So you're saying that a movie's not good unless it changes cinema? Can we not
a
can we not just
9 out of
enjoy cinema
9?
once it's made it?
a 9 out of 9 has to. I mean,
Has to change the game?
it has to blow me away.
All right. Well,
But you can still be blown away by something that doesn't change cinema.
What about it is gonna blow me away then?
Nailing cinema.
crushing it.
Yeah. Like hitting on all points.
The fact that they were so young and were able to produce such a great film that stood the test of time.
Did Michael Jordan change the game?
Yes.
How? He
Not the way Steph Curry did.
Yeah, he didn't
If this
change
is-
the
if
game.
This is where you're going.
He brought the game nationwide. He brought it worldwide. People loved him, but did he change the game? Did he change the way the game was played?
No.
No. But he's widely regarded as the greatest of all time. You can have a movie that doesn't change cinema be the greatest of all time.
It just wasn't a 9 for me.
How does Shawshank change cinema?
From their camera angles to how they shot and did, what is it, like not the motor zooms, but where they actually like panned. Those were all new techniques. How they shot him like coming out of the sewer, representing, essentially being birthed into
Did this
life
come out
again.
in the episode?
No, I don't. Did I get? To
I don't know
talk
if he
in
talked so
Shawshank?
much about.
Did I get to talk in Shawshank? I don't think so.
I thought you did. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I thought that was the last
But
one.
here's
we did
what-
together.
here's what I'll
What
say
was the
right
last
now.
one we did together?
Here's what
Or
I'll
was
say
us
though.
three?
None of the things you mentioned are what I think about when I think of Shawshank. Like not. I mean, so when you talk about changing cinema, Pulp Fiction changed cinema, and you think about all the elements that it changed cinema with. Whereas, like, I don't know, you can make the argument the movie we're doing today changed cinema.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So.
Oh, I got some fun facts for you.
I told you he was gonna have some fun facts.
I-
that were
I
gonna
know,
blow
I
you
know.
away.
Wait, let's go ahead and do the intro and then we'll jump in.
All right. So, welcome to The Cover. Rem, are you ready to start us off?
Yes, sir, I am.
Marcus Mangus.
No, I'm coming
Yes,
to
sir.
that. Brett told me to give it my own flair. I'm
Oh.
coming to that.
Oh, okay.
You want me
okay,
to kick
okay.
us off? After a gentle alien becomes stranded on Earth, he is discovered and befriended by a 10-year-old boy named Elliot, 2 T's. Bringing him into his suburban California house, Elliot, 2 T's, introduces E.T., as he is dubbed, to his brother Michael and sister Gertie, and they decide to keep his existence a secret. Soon, however, he falls ill, resulting in government intervention and a dire situation for both him and Elliot, 2 T's. This movie is E.T., the Extraterrestrial, 1982 PG, 1 hour 55 minutes runtime, with actors Henry Thomas, Drew Barrymore, Peter Coyote, D. Wallace, and director Steven Spielberg.
Okay. Why the emphasis on the 2 T's?
Because we have a friend named Elliot that really emphasizes the 2 T's.
Gotcha.
And
Ever
also-
since I've known him, by the way,
Yeah.
he said Elliot liked the movie E.T., and I've never understood. I now understand.
Why?
We have been friends for 20 years,
And
and now I understand.
you think he is like Elliot?
No. When he would say his name is Elliot,
Yeah.
he would be like, yeah, just think of the movie E.T. and you'll remember. That's how he introduces himself to people.
But I don't get it.
None of our friends know E.T.
Because
or
Elliot,
truly
that's the
like-
kid's name.
Okay.
So he would tell people, yeah, think of the movie Elliot and you'll remember
That sounds like Elliot.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen AT and I never remember the main character.
Me neither. And I've only ever seen it, I think, once.
But I feel like if your name's Elliot, it means a lot
Elliot's
to you.
not unforgettable. So, like I say, Remington like the gun. That's a little different than Elliot like the movie E.T.'s main character from the 70s.
Like
it's
the
80s,
gun?
but
80s.
I've known you this long. It's like the gun.
Yeah, like the gun.
Ah, jeez, man. Now I'll never forget you.
That's right.
All right.
Well, it
I'm
depends
your
on the
ho-
generations. If people are my parents' age, then it's Remington Steele. If it's people that's our age and they're hunters in Indiana, then it's the gun.
Very small niche.
I feel like Remington Ramsey and Marcus Mangus
Yeah,
lend themselves to being remembered.
yeah, for sure. Alliteration is a big deal.
Yeah.
Without any alliteration, I'm your host, Nathan Fraser, filling in for Brett, who's probably off traveling the world somewhere, finding the next great animatronic to fall in love with. If you just listened to our last episode,
He fell in love with a Men in Black character,
Oh yeah, he loved that little animatronic.
he loves
like on Johnny
animatronics.
Knoxville.
No, like the little alien in the face that peels off. The ambassador prince. I don't
It
know.
wasn't CGI. It was a real. Well, when's the last time you watched
Men in Black? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah. So when they first open up that guy's face and
Yeah.
they've got the little alien.
Oh
in there,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brett
Oh, he loves that.
freaking
Oh,
loved that.
loved it.
Yeah.
And same thing with Jurassic
Wait, had he
Park
never
and-
seen Men in Black?
You know, Brett.
I'm
Wow.
assuming he
We did figure out that Brett got the flashy thing. And so
that
that's
what
how he can.
happens?
So that's how he can remember
Yeah.
movie, or he doesn't remember.
He doesn't
watching
remember movies he watched. It's because of
It's because of the
So
flashy.
he could have the joy every
the
time.
full flashy.
Because he
thing.
got. Well,
Jay, did you flashy thing me?
we had-
Jay, did you or Kay, did you flashy thing me?
We had lots of fun with flashing.
Yeah, Marcus
I
was
bet you
flashing
did.
us all.
Lots of flashing.
I bet you did. So when I prepared Kelsey for this movie, you got to catch her. You got to make sure she's not caught off guard, because if she's caught off guard, she'll talk about it for the next 3 scenes, and I need to focus on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, all I remember about E.T. is they find this alien, they fly over the moon, and one of the kids calls his brother penis breath. And sure enough, when he says it, she doesn't react at all. I'm like, that's a very unique line in cinema.
Wiener breath.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's did you?
Classic.
It's one of my notes.
Yeah.
So
Classic
tonight
line.
we're talking E.T., a film that somehow feels both small and massive. It's bikes in backyards, flashlights in fog, a kid with a heart big enough to save something not of this world. Spielberg builds it all like a memory. Soft light, quiet courage, that ache of being young and misunderstood, and somehow it still hits even 40 years later. We'll get into the Reese's Pieces. Is that how you guys say it? Say Reese's Pieces?
Reese's Pieces.
I say Reese's Pieces.
Or you say Pieces?
You say it wrong then.
Mm.
Because the commercial says Reese's Pieces. Pieces.
That's what I just said.
Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Pieces.
Pieces. Reese's Pieces.
Not
I'm sorry.
pieces.
I know how to read. So,
But
if you
But you
guys
know
want
how
to
to
tell me I'm
talk.
wrong.
You know how to talk.
Oh, I feel like if they're...
Ooh, good
Are you
question.
over there? Are you
Could
over,
you read without knowing how to talk?
Are you over there? Yeah, sure you could. Sure you could.
So grab your red hoodie.
Are you sure?
And let's phone home. This is the Cover Podcast. Sorry, I was going to finish.
Is that your Brett slam poetry?
That was.
Oh.
That was.
We just entered in without knowing it.
Dude, I got to Euchre Bourbon and Beer, and the first thing somebody said to me was about the cover, and they were referencing different things, and I just appreciate you listeners.
Yeah, I do too.
You know,
I do too.
you've
I don't-
spent a lot of time with us.
I go back and forth on if I appreciate the Germans. I don't know how I feel about it. They've been lacking in their listenership lately. They're kind
Oh,
of
man.
struggling.
I've been
Well, we've
reading a
been
book
doing
about
less German
Nazis.
movies.
There is something German in every movie, Marcus.
I know.
You gotta hunt for it in some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It
reading.
was a really tricky one on Men in Black.
I'm reading Book Thief right now, and it's
Yeah.
pretty dark. So
Yeah.
maybe we could cover it.
I'm reading Frank Abagnale. Abagnale. Man,
Isn't that ridiculous?
that dude is my hero.
It's hilarious.
He's my hero. He's at what I thought I was doing when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
And
He was just at a much higher level.
much higher level. I thought I was getting away with one
Who
by
is
giving
he?
someone else my clicker and not going to class.
Yeah. Right.
Who is he?
He's
Or
the guy
like
from Catch Me If You Can.
or like
Okay.
emailing the teacher the paper but not attaching it so that
Yes.
you get extra time.
Did you do that?
Oh, all the time.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I sent you the rough draft.
So there was especially one professor who I knew wouldn't look at them for at least 2 or 3 days. And so I would send it to him and say it was attached, and it wasn't attached. And then by the time he sent me the email saying, "Hey, you forgot to attach this," I would respond with, "Oh, here it is," and send it to him.
How many people did that? And did he know?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter if he knew
just
or not.
not
It
care.
worked.
I've said it before, man. College teaches you way more about life and people than it does studies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some.
People at all of it, like we figured out how to work our way into lines, and
Oh, yeah.
how so many people are just afraid of like the smallest amount of confrontation,
Oh yeah,
like just terrified of it. And I was like, what? Why?
yeah.
Yeah. Teaches
Fear
you
of
so
getting in
much.
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Looks like Marcus is ready.
Counting on fingers over there.
Ready for the 9?
Sure, let's do it.
Give us the 9, all 9.
Elliot finds alien and fights to help him home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I like it.
Simple like the movie.
Why is there corn in L.A.?
First of all, California. He's a Californian.
Yeah, he says he points on the map and it's not quite L.A.
Yeah.
Suburbs.
California is very agrarian.
But corn.
Yeah, they have corn in agrarian states in the United States.
And this was at the time that all these suburbs were just exploding. So
I mean, he pointed to the
just think about
east
how much that real estate's
part-
worth now comparatively.
so much.
than 82.
Or nothing.
Did you guys think that the guy with the jingles, the keys on his pants was going to end up being his dad?
No, I did not.
I kept wondering, why is there such an emphasis on his dad, but not all at the exact same time?
Yeah.
I was getting some serious Mighty Joe Young vibes. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah, but not enough to see the correlation.
Mighty Joe Young, where the
monkey?
bad guys had those things that they shook at the gorillas.
Okay.
And that's when Charlize Theron sees that he's got that. That's when she realizes, oh no, I've put my trust in the wrong person.
Yeah. Well, see, so that's the vibe I was getting too. Like,
Yeah.
they want you to think the whole time these guys are bad guys.
Yeah.
I thought it was...
I've got a very interesting. So Kelsey was down here earlier, and she was very frustrated with this movie.
Travis Kelsey?
No, that's Travis Swift.
Gotcha.
Kelsey Remington's Kelsey, the maid that came down.
Oh, jeez.
Earlier.
Ooh,
Those are your words.
That was not my words.
No, I didn't
Those
hear
were
it.
your words, not mine.
Marcus.
No way.
Did you say butler?
She made me a drink. Is that what you said? She made me a drink. My lovely wife.
I don't know. I was pointing out your guys' competition in fantasy football. That's all I was trying to get at.
Yeah, there's a reason we're not streaming that in the background right
Yeah.
now. It's not going as I want it to.
I mean, your guys got some points.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, there were some really interesting elements that I think were frustrating to her, but I'm hoping that I can shine some light on now that I'm not a child watching this.
Well, you didn't shine fast enough because she was griping about it the entire movie.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't watching it with you guys.
yeah, I will say
It's not like Maverick.
Yeah. So what did you guys know going into it?
I will say that this movie is nostalgic for people probably slightly older than us.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I see why. And I get it. And I do understand why.
Gen X loves E.T.
Yeah.
It
And they
just
should.
missed us. It just missed us.
It did. It did, because by the time we were watching this, it was already pretty outdated with like the graphics and animatronics and stuff. But
Yeah.
these kids are good though. So he was writing. He was filming.
Drew Barrymore crushes it, by the way.
Who does she remind you of?
It's her best role.
Does she not remind you? Who does she remind you of? You know what? He's not wrong.
I'm
not
like
wrong.
mentally trying to go through her roles in my
50
head.
First Dates,
Yeah, that's-
Charlie's Angels, and E.T. I mean, that's what.
I love 50 First Dates.
That's the only one that competes.
But seriously, who does she remind you of? Which one of my kids?
Oh, which one of your kids?
Piper.
Yeah.
She looks and talks and acts just like Piper. It actually saved the movie from me. I could not wait for her to be on screen. Drew Barrymore steals the show. She's so funny in this movie and so adorable.
She's really, really good in this.
She's so good.
Yeah.
So
No
she
doubt about it.
Peaked at 6.
Maybe. I mean, some of these child actors are so impressive.
I'm trying to look through her filmography real
I'm
quick.
telling you, I looked through it all. 50
It's
First
not.
Dates.
Nothing's
is
better
the
than this.
Only one that comes close to this.
And was this probably the most epic movie she was ever in as well?
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie's Angels is pretty
good.
big.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pretty good in Whip It.
I've never seen
She's
that.
pretty good in Whip It.
Is that a Sandler movie?
No.
That's like a HBO or...
No, Whip It is with Ellen Page before she
Boo. Move on.
became someone else. But Drew Barrymore is good in that movie, and I like that movie.
So
Fever Pitch,
So look how cute
Jimmy
she is in this
Fallon.
movie. She's so good,
Jimmy
and that kid
Fallon
is good too.
in that movie. Jimmy Fallon's good in that movie.
I mean, Never Been Kissed is a big one for her. I don't really know that movie.
Look at
very
this.
well.
Look at this. Is that not Piper? That is Evelyn Piper.
As soon as you said it, I immediately
I
knew.
feel like it's just
Crazy.
But I wasn't
So-
thinking about that at the time.
And the things that she says too. So she originally interviewed for Poltergeist. How messed up are her parents, by the way? Like, so she originally interviewed for
Chasing the money.
Poltergeist. So but as her first movie, and so Steven Spielberg liked her for this instead. He was actually filming both of them simultaneously.
Really?
Yes. He actually wrote E.T. on the set, and we talked about this during the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And so during the Raiders of the Lost Ark, he's dictating his thoughts on E.T. to a writer who's writing it down and writing the script.
Wow.
And then they film Poltergeist as the I'll read the actual note. They were supposed to be complementary pieces to each other. You got something over there, Magus?
I just want to say that I do like the movie music and lyrics that she's in with Hugh Grant. Chick flick. Good chick flick. Definitely should be on your list of chick flick movies. It's a cute little movie. Pop goes my heart.
Anyway, those movies came out at the same time. Poltergeist. I'm guessing you guys haven't seen Poltergeist.
I probably not.
Yeah. Which is another one we should be doing for the Halloween season. But yeah,
me to add it
Poltergeist
to
was
next
who?
year's
It was a
list?
famous director for Poltergeist, right?
it was Spielberg. He did both.
Oh, Spielberg does Poltergeist?
Well, I'm sorry. He's definitely a producer on Poltergeist. I think someone else actually directed it,
Yeah.
but he did both of them at the same time. They're supposed to be complementary movies. One of Suburban Dreams and one of Suburban Nightmares.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Suburban
this
Dreams.
looks
Let's keep that in
terrifying.
mind. That's
Yeah.
an important...
Why would you recommend this? This is terrifying, Rem.
What? Poltergeist? I didn't recommend it.
You just did.
We
No, I
said we
didn't.
should do it in Halloween.
Yeah. I'm
Oh.
watching it right now. There's creepy children, flashing lights.
I said it would be another good one for Halloween. I've never seen it.
Oh.
But it's like, did you guys see that post I sent you, the best October movies?
Yeah.
And E.T. was like number 2.
Really?
Remember the Titans was like on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from California.
Did you guys think these were Skittles?
Yeah, California Dreamboat.
No.
No, because he was carrying around the bag that said Reese's Pieces.
So what I
Yeah.
remember about this is that I'd never seen it entirely. I'd seen clips on TV, but it was all edited. So I don't think I ever heard them say wiener breath. I don't know how they changed that, but that was my first time hearing that. And then I remember that Pepsi was a huge deal, like some sort of commercial with Pepsi. And then Reese's Pieces.
Well, did you guys see the Fresca
Spielberg
cans?
wrote Poltergeist.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys see the Fresca cans
Oh,
in the first scene?
no.
Retro Fresca cans.
Fresca's so good.
And it's so good. And
So
it's
good.
different colors.
Did it have real sugar back then?
I don't know. I doubt it.
You know what else I'm enjoying? This Coors Golden Banquet beer.
Oh, Marcus, what are you drinking tonight?
The Coors Golden Banquet beer.
Why'd you choose that?
Because when he goes into the fridge, when E.T. goes into the fridge
Oh, man.
during the middle of the day and starts popping them open and
Yeah.
drinking and then bumping into everything. Meanwhile, Elliot's at school acting drunk. That is so freaking funny.
It is a funny scene.
Oh.
And then it was so interesting how they incorporated the scene that's on the television, because you're thinking, okay, he's just mimicking E.T., but now he's mimicking.
Yeah.
Now he's mimicking
like-
the television.
It's emotion.
You're like seeing what he's learning somehow.
Yeah, it's very out of this world.
I love when he stepped on the other kid to give the girl a kiss because she's taller.
because she's
than him.
taller. Yeah, it's like, how's this gonna happen?
Dang
On
it.
her. Yeah,
Yes.
I was just like, yes,
That
was
is,
awesome.
he does. He just steps right on that kid.
Since we're jumping way ahead of that, I got a fun fact around that.
All right, let's hear it.
So apparently, the scene where he kisses the pretty girl took 3 or 4 takes to get it right, because Henry Thomas was extremely nervous.
Yeah.
Was the way it was portrayed. But I'm like, nervous, quote unquote. I'm thinking this kid's a smart kid.
Dude.
Oh, you think he wanted multi?
Yeah,
he wanted
he's
to
like,
keep-
this girl's pretty cute.
I'll tell you what, man. So, I never had to do a kiss on stage, but I was in Fiddler on the Roof, and I was the Russian kid that courts one of the other daughters.
That's one of my favorite musicals, by the way.
So I was the Russian guy that courts one of the daughters.
Marcus is one of my favorite actors.
And well, what I'm trying to say is that we had to get very, very close, and we get interrupted right before we're about to kiss.
So you try to steal it?
And what I remember is like, it is nerve-wracking because like I had a girlfriend at the time and she's right there and everybody's watching, and you know, of course my grandpa thinks it's hilarious. He's like, I don't understand why you didn't just like sneak one in there, you know. Pretty funny.
When you had plays like that, and I'm assuming this is high school.
Yeah.
Did you have multiple? How many nights did you actually run the show?
4.
4 nights in a row.
3 nights and then a Sunday matinee.
And that was for a small town production. Small town high school.
Yeah, whole town comes.
How many was in your graduating class?
104.
Yeah. So it was a big deal.
Yeah. Otis Bowen used to come to my plays.
I don't know who that is, but that sounds cool.
Former governor of the state of Indiana.
Oh.
Glad you know your Indiana history. Ren.
Mike Braun has come to my,
I know, I met him.
Yeah, that's right. You were there too. Marcus Mangus and Mike Braun came to my last event.
Man,
Yeah.
powerhouse.
Yeah.
He didn't pay me enough to speak, so.
Hey, that's fine. Still got you there.
Accurate.
Still got him there.
It's a good event.
It was a good event.
Oh, speaking of events, I just got back from mine in Dallas.
Oh, boy.
9
I heard
months.
fantastic
10
things.
months. 10 months of planning. Oh.
For one evening?
No, I mean, it was a 2-day
multiple?
event, but it was like paid, national, ticketed, like unlike anything I've ever done, but it was fantastic.
Speaking of which, Molly's Game's got to be on our list now.
It was always on our list. I was just waiting to have the content of meeting her and conversations we had. So I filmed, Nate, you're going to have to check this out, where I filmed her. Did I show you yet?
Yeah, you showed me.
So for a minute on the elevator ride, she and Kelsey are talking. I'm like, wait, I got to get something for the cover. So I go to Molly. Do you know the story of Molly's Game?
No.
Oh, brother.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Oh, bro.
Oh, it's a really good movie.
Okay.
All right, I'm not going to spoil it, but I basically get her to divulge information that's not known to the public so that it's just for cover listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Molly's Game coming up. Throw it on the list. It should be on the list for after Halloween.
Yeah, I agree.
Guess
Little
who was listening
November
to
action.
Christmas music?
Molly's.
My sister.
Riley?
Yes. I walk in.
That would be my first guess. Like
what day is it?
Without you
October
saying
6th.
anything, that would be my guess.
October 6th, going to pick my baby up. She's listening to Christmas music.
What kind of Christmas music? Because certain Christmas music is acceptable year round, like the hymns.
Yeah.
Acceptable year
Not
round.
that.
The Grinch. we
Just
listen to
Christmas.
year-round.
The Grinch.
Lincoln's obsessed with it. He
Oh,
has a
you mean
shirt-
like
He
the
has a shirt that says
the newest Grinch?
Your
The hip-hop
no,
Grinch?
he likes them both. But it says my
Mr.
presence
Grinch.
is your present, and it's the Grinch. He wears it year round.
Yeah, you got a good shirt. I get that.
That works.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of music,
I feel like that is something that he and I probably have in common. Like, I feel like that
watch
would be
this
a shirt that I
callback
would
right
wear.
here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get us back into the episode. So,
Ooh.
John Williams.
Yeah.
I knew instantly this is John Williams.
I know.
He's got his signature all over this. But what's crazy, and I didn't realize this was happening until I read it, is that the reason I knew that is because he intentionally incorporates things from other epics into the sound slightly. So, for
Yeah.
instance, when they're in the Halloween, when it's Halloween and they're walking around and that Yoda comes up to him, he actually plays the Yoda track for a couple seconds while E.T. is looking at Yoda.
Yeah.
So it's like a shout out, really.
Yeah.
And so Spielberg told Lucas this, and then Lucas does a shout out in Star Wars Phantom Menace for E.T.
Yes.
So if you look at like Phantom Menace and they do that big voting for the Senate,
Okay.
there's a whole section of people that look just like E.T.
Yeah.
As
yeah.
like a shout out,
That's cool.
which I thought was like the perfect fun fact for Brett because he thinks
Oh,
Lucas
yeah.
is Spielberg.
Yeah. They're
He
the
gets
same
them
person
interchangeably.
to him. Yep.
I mean, I get it. Ish.
What's Spielberg done lately? I mean, this dude had a run
Oh yeah.
for like.
Oh, he's still going.
But is he though? I mean, like, is it Spielberg of old?
Or is he just like on them? Like, is he just showing up to Rem's event?
He's producers. Yeah, that's right. Is he Mike Braun or is he
No.
Marcus Mangus? That's what I want to know. So he's a producer on these. And what is a producer actually? He puts his notes and money into it. What is it? What is a producer?
I don't know. I just show up.
If
laugh
you're
at your guys' jokes.
I think it's kind of like
if you're a director,
investor.
Is that the same?
yeah. So if you're a director, okay. So writer. Let's go to his writing. It doesn't look like he's done a lot of writing.
I don't think he has.
The Fablemans, Medal of Honor.
Oh, Fablemans was recent. That's about him.
2022.
That's autobiographical.
So is E.T. by the way.
Oh.
So
What?
oh yeah. So
Like
Elliot's
Men in Black?
Elliot's character is like the pain of Elliot's character is Steven Spielberg's childhood from essentially how he handled his parents' divorce. Apparently, like the undertones of like always being frustrated about his dad being gone.
How
Comes from
old
that.
is the mom in this? If you guys were going to guess.
Nate,
look
you
it up.
sly dog.
Oh, like
Nate, you slippery snake.
how old do you think she is though?
Does it even matter, Nate? Be honest.
No, I mean, like you look at it and you're like, man, she's got to be really old. So then I looked it up.
That's not what I thought he was going to say.
Oh, he directed West Side Story.
West Side
recently.
Story, The Post.
The Post was
Marcus
really
Mumford.
good. I enjoyed The Post.
Oh, he directs Cannibal by Marcus Mumford. Is that like a format? Oh, that's like a music video.
Yeah.
BFG. So he's done some stuff.
Bridge of Spies was good. Lincoln was great.
I love Minority Report.
War Horse is good.
Minority Report is never going to make it into his top movies of all time, but for Remington, Minority Report is top 10 Spielberg. Maybe top 5.
Should Spielberg have a category? In
I
our
do
list?
too.
Oh,
I-
for
I-
sure.
I almost.
Have we done Cruise yet?
Yeah, we did Top Gun.
Oh,
Maverick.
yeah. Top Gun's cheating for Cruise, I feel like. We need to do like a epic, like, action kind of...
He's got lots of
He does.
different type of stuff.
He does. Mission Impossible, he's got that whole series.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's got those, like, War of the Worlds, you know.
Well, I told you guys Oblivion. Oh, that's an interesting movie. He does a lot of sci-fi.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Sci-fi action,
Because he's short.
spy.
no, it's because he's a Scientologist.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
right. That's what they...
Great connection, Marcus. I like that.
You're welcome.
My closest day of Scientology is when Will Smith was in Ireland. I've told that story before.
Yeah.
I could have converted that day, Nate. All right, so how old is
Did
the
you
mom?
have enough money
I
then?
got to answer
You
this
gotta-
for
you
Nate.
gotta
Nate's
have money.
dying over there. He wants to know
I
how
know.
old the
I know.
the
It's in
mom
my
is.
notes. I'm saying.
So
you
what is the
guys-
context in which we're
How old is
answering
she
this?
supposed to be?
Like, how old is she actually
in real life?
in real life at the time of filming this?
All right, so
I mean, 29. She's at least 29.
29.
I'm just kidding. That's what you always
how
say
old-
about women. Is that
She's like,
someone's
what,
happy
42?
29th birthday.
You think she looks 42?
I think I'm really trying to get at what you're getting at. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
What do you think, Marcus?
You want my real answer?
Yeah.
I think she's 37 years old.
33.
33.
33, younger than us.
33.
And you
with
think
a
she looks older?
16-year-old?
I think she looks way older. So does that mean people look at me and they're like, man, he looks old? Or did people just age different at that time?
I
Maybe it's
don't-
the mom cut. Mom cuts are
I think she's
brutal.
supposed to look older because she has a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Be
most
33 and
most
seen some
33-year-olds
things.
don't have have a 15-year-old.
My grandma, she was 19 when they had their first kid. Oh,
I said most.
okay.
All right, we get it. You had a crush on the mom.
No, I just was like, man, she looks old. I looked it up.
I will say that
Not as old as
it is disconcerting how often you'll watch somebody in a movie or something and you look and see what age they were and you're thinking that they're older and all of a sudden you're older than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at.
Or when you're watching the NFL and you're the same age as all the coaches and you remember you remember when the coaches were playing.
As long as we're not the same ages as the referees.
Yeah.
Once we get there, that's when it's
Kevin
trouble.
O'Connell. I was like, I remember when he was drafted.
I know.
Now he's
So
a coach.
bad. Oh, Kellen Moore, I remember when he played in
It
college.
was really weird when we were in college and there was college players in college at state schools, because I went to we all went to private schools.
Yeah.
And you're still cheering for the state schools, and it's
Right.
just like you forget, and then you get out of school, and then everyone's younger than you. That makes no sense for like 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. My favorite is I'm a man.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I'm 40.
Are we going to talk about things that like made us think and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
not in this one.
Okay.
We're just letting it
Fair
flow.
enough.
That's my
This is so
notes.
funny when she's flying around. This whole episode, by the way, how smart is Elliot putting the thermostat or the thermometer on the light bulb?
Oh, my kids thought that was so funny.
Oh, I bet.
They loved
Did
that
you watch
part.
it with them?
Yeah.
I thought this would be a movie that Charlie would like. There were so many, because it was filmed in the 80s, maybe
do it
not in the
now with
80s.
Our kids liked
LEDs.
it, but I also showed them a lot of old movies.
Are there holes in this movie, or is it like, are we supposed to make assumptions? So like,
Okay, you know what I really think?
What?
I actually think this entire film is filmed from the kid's perspective,
it is.
and because of that, you see things happening that aren't really happening. It's their imagination.
Like what?
So, like Kelsey was really frustrated
Like
with
the plant?
Kelsey was really no, that's real.
Okay.
Kelsey was really frustrated with like the swings, and like they're in a cornfield and then all of a sudden there's swings that are moving or whatever.
Yeah.
It could have just been wind.
Yeah.
But like think
it's
about
eerie.
how when you're out there and you're a kid, I
Yeah.
mean, I grew up out in the country, and when I was, Elliot's age, I would have been out there, and you just hear every little sound.
Yeah.
And if you're in your head, it can get like real scary real fast.
What's that? Samantha?
But notice that until
Great Olaf reference.
until the agents or whatever from the government, until they show up with 30 minutes to go in the movie, you only see one adult face,
The mom?
the mom.
What?
That is
Apparently that had a big impact on Nate.
What? Why were all those agents?
Maybe that's what it was. He was just, there's so many kids. He's like,
he's like, oh, she's a pretty hot mom.
yeah, there's a mom.
Whoa. I said she looked
Got
old.
popcorn out for this.
And then I was-
kids
Listen,
movie.
if you're sitting in that
Surprise.
seat, if you're sitting in that seat, you got to talk about how hot the woman was.
Oh, now I get
That's
it.
normally what
Now
Brett
I
does.
get it.
Guys, I'm looking at this girl and it
mom
is
cut
Piper
through.
pants. I can't get over it. Which, by the way, it was a afterthought to have E.T. amongst all the animals when the mom comes in. Like they just.
Oh,
kind
I
of-
thought that was really good. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was a big deal.
yeah.
wasn't
That's an epic part. I think that's even made fun of on like Family Guy or.
Yeah.
All right.
Lots
Last
of
thing on the mom.
Simpsons.
Last thing on the mom. She's a pretty terrible parent, right?
Yes,
I mean,
dude.
she's a bad.
I knew
parent.
this was gonna come up because she
picks
leaves
up
her
the-
6-year-old at home for 10 minutes when she's picking up, like doesn't see things, the beer,
mean,
all that stuff.
Is
I
she
think it's when
6?
she
I don't
picks
think
up
she's
the
even
can.
6.
She's 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 would
She's
be
5.
what I would say.
She's 5. At the timing this was filmed, she's physically 5. I don't know how old she's playing,
okay.
but probably 5.
She was 4 to 5. Is
But
what?
yeah, when she picks up the can, it's empty. She gets the call from the school saying he's drunk, and then she's like, "Not my
that doesn't
kid."
sound like him. Are you sure? Was it while
Yeah.
she's holding the can?
Yeah.
Holding the can.
That
already
doesn't
pondering
sound
it.
right.
It's just like, oh yeah, this is completely normal. Those high schoolers, I'm pretty sure, were smoking cigarettes in the first, in
First scene?
the first scene. The high schoolers are smoking cigarettes.
California, they just kind of. I mean, Encino Man.
Well,
Have you
the
seen Encino Man?
80s. So, I mean, by the way, high schoolers are still smoking cigarettes, but like in the 80s, it
Really?
was pretty. Oh yeah. Well, it's probably
yeah, but
more
you
like
hide
Juuls
it from
and-
your mom, right?
It's their
Like,
vaping now.
Stop that. 'cause
You
I
hide it from
realized-
your mom.
I don't
right?
think you did in the 80s.
No.
I think in
The
like
parents
trashy
just assumed,
cultures,
the
they
parents
just
just
smoked.
assumed you were in. You're like, yeah. We all the kids smoke when they're in high school.
I thought for sure E.T. was going to drink this bowl of fish.
That would have been pretty cool, actually.
Look at these.
You were asking about the flour, and he's about to make the flour. So, what was interesting is that they were the aliens within the ship. They had a bunch of plants and things,
Yep.
and so that's like they have some sort of,
Connection.
connection or whatever with the plants.
Well, they were coming. That was what they were coming to Earth for. Just like we were going to Mars and the Moon and all that to bring life back to Earth or like to study it. That's what they were doing, right?
Yeah, but he has like a specific connection to it. Like he's keeping it alive. It's like he gives some of his power or something.
Yeah.
Truly is connected to him because when it dies later, and they all know.
It dies because he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. and then it comes back to life.
And then Elliot with 2 T's, all of his emotions.
Like our friend.
Like our friend.
Yeah.
Not like Remington.
Remington doesn't have 2 T's, does it?
No.
Just
no,
one.
just the 1 T and just the 1 M for anyone wondering.
Wow, mine doesn't have any T's. Couple M's.
So Henry
Loser.
Thomas went in for the interview or the audition.
Is that Elliot
That's Elliot.
with 2 T's?
And he's standing in front of Spielberg and he needs to break down. And his dog recently died and he channeled it, broke down, and moved Spielberg to tears. And he got the job right on the spot. That's pretty epic. So you talk about
This is probably the best kid acting we've seen, right?
yeah. What was
like
the last one?
Slumdog.
Slumdog was up there.
Slumdog was
really
excellent kid acting, but this has got to be up there, man.
Here's another guy that might have peaked as a kid actor. He's known for on IMDb for E.T., Jack, Legends of the Fall.
Is he
and
a
then-
kid in Jack?
Oh, he's in Gangs of New York. He's Johnny.
I was going to say, I could see him being
Oh,
like a big
I do
TV
remember him in that.
series
He's
guy.
good in that. He's good in. Everyone's good in that
Gangs
one.
of New
I
York
love
is
that
so
movie.
good.
Um,
I'm sure
But-
Brett's not seen that one.
But he's definitely, yeah. It looks like, I mean, he'll be known for this, but he rocks it. He's classic '80s horror film kid, by the way. You see how he acts? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't technically a horror film,
Oh,
but like he totally could have been in The Shining.
It's interesting that this is considered like a Halloween movie.
they
Well, it was
dress up
open-
and
I know. I get it.
Yeah.
It all takes place in the fall.
Yeah.
I think you clean to whatever you can. This, by the way, this movie is the runningest movie of all time in theaters. Over a year in theaters.
Whoa.
It
Yeah.
crushed it. All the way until Jurassic Park.
It,
was
it's
the top
it's
grossing.
coded like totally Gen X, like that childhood, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why it was so popular. I really
Well, they
do.
didn't have a summer hit movie like this. That was a family movie.
Right.
Like this was the first big family summer hit.
So you're right. It was a top grossing film at its time, and it was broken again, I think like in 97. Yeah. 93 by Jurassic Park.
Right.
So he beat his own movie.
Yeah.
And then another
But we
director.
said when we did Jurassic Park that was like wasn't that the one that was like the summer, or was that Jaws that was the summer blockbuster?
Jaws.
Jaws was the first
Both
big summer blockbuster.
Yes.
Yeah, but not seen as a family blockbuster.
I mean, that's what Spielberg does, man. The
He
summer
does.
blockbuster.
So, but check it out. So he broke his own movie's record, and then another director came in, broke it, and then broke his own record again a couple years later. Who's that director?
Another director came in, broke it. George Lucas.
Nope.
Oh.
If you just think about the movies, you should get it.
Jaws was the first one?
No.
Or Jurassic Park?
So in 82, you have E.T.
Okay.
Then at Jurassic Park, he breaks his own record almost 10 years later, 11 years
James
later.
Cameron.
James Cameron. What were the two movies?
Titanic.
Titanic was my guess.
Avatar?
Yes.
I
Avatar.
didn't know who
2009.
Did you see that they're playing Avatar Way of Water again in theaters right now? Just so that you can A, watch it in theaters, and
In 3D.
B see the preview, like a special preview for the new Avatar Fire and whatever.
It's really
he's doing.
smart. I mean, people
It's
are going to
so
go see
smart.
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish.
That is the kind of movie you want to watch in a theater.
I wish they
honestly.
convert this theater in Carmel to a dollar theater and play old movies. I'd go twice a week.
Did I tell you that's something Flix does really well? Is that they play a lot of old movies.
Imagine
does that as well.
Yeah, they just
Had-
had Ninja Turtles.
Jessica and I just went and saw A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, and we saw it in the studio theater.
What's that theater?
It's at Imagine,
But like, is it
but
different?
it's upstairs,
Yeah.
and it's got like
Is it all cuddle
it's got
seats?
like
All cuddle seats.
It's got like 15 seats in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were the
That's pretty
only
cool.
two people in the theater.
That's pretty cool.
No, actually, there were two other people in the theater.
What's cooler, that or Ovation Sound in Carmel?
It was very similar.
Really?
Yeah, like it was almost the same experience.
Yeah.
I love.
There's no always the same experience. I dropped candy all over the floor behind you.
No, Jessica dropped that candy.
That's right. I stepped on said candy.
Oh man, I loved watching that movie. There.
Dude,
Top Gun?
That was the way
just
that movie should be
feeling
watched.
it in my soul.
Yeah, Big Bold Beautiful Journey didn't really need to be watched that way, but that was an interesting film.
Is that new?
Yeah, very new. Yeah.
I think.
Wait a second. I thought you started this whole thing saying that you went there to watch old movies.
Well, you do, but I'd never been in that studio.
That's what that studio is for.
Yeah.
Is like old movies.
Well, no, it's just for they play whatever there, but
he just finds the best cuddle seats with the least amount of people.
exactly. I'm just looking for the theater
you
with
bring your
the
own
least amount of
plastic?
people. I have 6 kids here. Like, if I could just be alone for a little bit, that'd be great.
I get that. I got 2, and I'm like, man.
All right. There's so much product placement I got to talk about.
There's
this
so much product placement.
The Fresca was the first one that caught me. Then they had Coke. We've already talked
Pepsi.
about the
Isn't it Pepsi?
it's Coke. And then there's Tab Cola. But then specifically M&Ms, the filmmakers requested that M&Ms be used to lure E.T. Check this out. This is one of the biggest misses of all time. The Mars company denied the request, fearing that E.T. was so ugly he would frighten children. Reese's Pieces were used instead, and as a direct result, Reese's Pieces sales skyrocketed.
Yeah, they did.
Because of this, more and more companies began requesting their products be used in movies, which is a common practice known as today. Apparently, Bond films made it really famous to have product placement.
Oh, yeah.
But what a big
There's
miss.
your chorus
What a
on the
classic
screen.
case of not understanding that all press is good press.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's not like you go to the movies.
I read that once in a book.
Yeah. That's probably a really good book.
Yeah. It was called I can't remember.
You didn't like the title original.
There was alliteration.
It's called Agent Allies, and it's written by Remington T. Ramsey.
Oh,
See?
nice.
You
Alliteration.
didn't, you didn't
Double
like,
alliteration.
you didn't like my
that's
title
the
originally.
gun guy, right?
I mean, it's okay.
You didn't like the
Yeah.
left wing,
Yeah,
but no one has said that.
Well, hey, that's good.
We are 20 copies away from selling 5,000 copies.
Nice.
Most books that go on shelves don't make 200 copies.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
Nice, man. Back at that scene right there with the potato salad.
He just falls over.
Him being drunk is so funny.
It's such
and
a
then,
ridiculous scene because he's like goes there to eat and you're like, what's he gonna eat? He doesn't like the potato salad, throws it at the dog, and then he's just like, I'm just gonna start drinking all this. How does he know how to drink any out of a can?
and the mom not getting it is just so dumb.
Well, so when he's opening the potato salad, at first I'm thinking, if this wasn't in California, if this was in the Midwest, there's no way that container is actually potato salad. it's just the leftover container that they put other things
cottage
in.
cheese,
Totally,
yeah.
for sure.
And then it was potato salad. I was like, yep, California.
He's from California.
Yeah, California Dreamboat.
E.T.'s voice was provided by Pat Welsh, an elderly woman who lived in Marin County, California, who smoked 2 packets of cigarettes a day.
That's great.
She spent 9.5 hours recording a part and was paid $380.
Wow. It's a lot of money back then.
I wonder if she got
Royalties?
royalties.
I hope so. Oh, our good friend Chris, we were all, well, I didn't camp. I joined for the day of celebration on Saturday. And he said, do you remember the line as E.T. phones home or phones home?
Well, it's both. So when he first starts doing it, I'm like, oh, shoot, it's been wrong this whole time. And then when he opens them up, when he finds out he's alive, he goes, phone home, E.T., phone home, E.T. He says it over and over again.
He does. He says it over and over and over again. Okay. Yeah.
And then Lil Wayne does it in the Cardi 3. Phone home.
Oh.
Phone home. Brett's not here, so I just got to inform you guys on urban culture.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel very informed.
I'll Google it later.
Did you know that all idioms have to do with horses?
I did. I learned that on the last episode.
Long in the
It's a
tooth.
good percentage, guys. We're looking at percentage.
High as a kite. What does that one mean?
Dude,
I don't know.
here's
But-
something I wrote down.
But the fact that he's giving all these little kids cotton balls of chloroform, is that not weird to you guys?
Yeah, dude. Why wouldn't
Wait,
the frogs
so they have
just
to
be,
kill the frogs?
Why wouldn't
Why
the
wouldn't he have
frogs
already done
just
it?
be frozen and dead?
Or why wouldn't he have done it the night
We're gonna
before?
kill these frogs together.
All right,
So that they come in
Let's wear some hoods.
and it's just ready to go. Like,
So not
no
last
teacher
year,
has
but the year before that, our our sixth graders at our school were doing frog dissections, and 2 of the boys fainted.
From opening up frogs.
Yeah, they fainted.
Wow.
I was like, that's the most caramel thing I've ever heard in my life.
soft private school kids.
Carmel's not a private school, but okay.
What? No, he said it.
I said it's the most caramel thing I've ever, like caramel kid. Like you're growing up in
What
caramel
are you talking about?
and you faint when a
School you send your kids
dissecting
to?
Oh, I'm caught
a
up.
frog. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah. No,
Did you guys dissect? What else did you dissect? I dissected cats.
I dissected.
You dissected
frogs
a
in-
cat?
Oh yeah,
In
cats have
college.
the most. The cats have almost identical anatomic.
I'm not against this. I just would wonder where you would get enough cats.
What, are you serious? Just on the road, there's cats everywhere. They're terrible.
Are you
They use.
are you a
euthanize
serial killer?
I'm
Tons
dead
of
serious.
cats.
We did cats.
You so your science teacher just went around the road looking for cats?
I don't think you have to go far. People hate cats. They just turn them in.
Yeah. See, I personally don't not a big issue with this. I just would think that the community at large would
If I
have
get
an issue
canceled
with this.
for going on record saying that I hate cats and they're terrible, I get canceled. I say it all the time on Facebook. Cats are terrible. They're of the devil.
I know. I just
Cats are
how many
awful.
cat? Like, was it
Egyptian
one cat that your whole?
No, dude, we had 10 cats and we killed them. And we,
No
oh yeah.
way.
Here's the scene.
Did
We
you use
dissected them.
chloroform?
Well, no, I guess they were already killed. They were already dead.
Wow.
You know, some schools get cadavers.
Yeah. Well, that's different.
We dissected.
How is it
talked
different?
frogs.
We
in
talked
college.
about
cats
this. In,
didn't have a
we
chance
talked
to
about this
say-
in Devil in the White City.
The cats didn't say if they wanted his body to be donated to science.
Exactly. Oh, maybe
man.
that's it. Like they go in and they get euthanized
I've literally
or whatever.
seen you spray lighter fluid on a cat.
Whoa! Allegedly. Allegedly.
I've known you a long time though. It was when you were 10 or 11.
Allegedly.
Does anybody have any hot takes?
Back to my roots.
Yeah, when he lit that cat on fire, that was pretty hot.
I did not light a cat on fire. Let's.
Aw, come on.
You remember
now
Coxie?
we're gonna get so many emails.
I got remind me to
Cover
tell you.
pod,
Remind me to tell you about Coxie and kittens. I'll have to tell you off. Email us at thecoverpod at gmail.com and
We'd like to hear your
to
cat
guess
stories.
what you think Coxie did to the kittens.
We'd like to hear your cat stories. All right. What else did I write down?
So if this were made today, would I feel like they'd have to change so much for it to be a hit.
Yeah.
But I feel like at the time,
I mean, you're talking
Like
about
what do you
movies that changed cinema or movies that have never been done before. That's why this was so good.
Do they even make family movies anymore?
Yes, but they're not good. That's why we don't know. I mean, this whole thing with Netflix going down with the indoctrination and all that, it's wild, but there's still good films being made.
Yeah, I think there's just less.
You're saying it's more for parents or kids, but not both?
I do.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, it seems like there's very few like family movies that come out.
That don't have an agenda.
can I
It
just say Marcus saying that this whole thing is filmed from a child's point of view is completely changing how I'm viewing this movie.
So-
and it is like I'm having this like inner like I'm looking at my rating. I'm like,
Yeah, the camera angles were literally he made an intentional play
So I
to
had-
film it from a child's perspective.
I had no idea, and so it just felt like weird, awkward,
Yeah.
clumsy.
Well, it did
And
take
now
me.
that you say that,
It did take me like not quite half the film. Like some of my notes, by the time that I got to the end of the film,
Yeah.
didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
because I figured that out.
Right.
I was like, oh,
Not only that, it's
I get
also
it.
from ET's perspective.
and
Yeah,
so
I
it's
feel so much less anxiety. Like
so
just anxious about all
interesting.
this.
Like it's such an interesting decision that
enjoy
I don't
it
know
so
if I've
much
really
better now.
seen anything like that before.
Filmed from a kid's perspective.
Not quite. You know,
kids
like
by kids.
yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. That's
We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, but even then, there's always adults that are there's always adults that are driving a lot of it.
yeah. But how old are their moms?
Yeah, I mean like 33 ish.
Nice.
But this, I mean, we had a lot of family movies that were made for us when we were growing up.
Richie Rich. Just watched that with my
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah,
So good.
it's funny. Yeah, it's really good.
My son was like, I want to be rich.
My
This
kids,
is the greatest movie.
my kids like those types of movies a lot, but I can't find them now, and I actually think it's because of like the anxious generation stuff, where we've got these kids who a lot of kids, like a lot of the high schoolers that I know, don't watch movies.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Like
game.
they don't watch movies. No, they literally
scroll.
can't sit through a movie because
The drip doesn't come fast enough.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, I think that's sad. I think there's a lot of really, but that's also probably how people think about like me
that's so
when
funny
I'm
you say
looking at me when I'm trying to listen to a great concert or look at a really great piece of art and sit and just study it.
Yeah.
You know, like those things you have to teach yourself how to do. And I wonder if like part of what we should be doing as parents is like teaching our kids to sit down and appreciate like good art.
So a lot to unpack there.
Everything's so episodic now.
I used to feel guilty that I couldn't stand through the whole church service, but I could stand through a whole basketball game or stand like through a whole
Yeah.
concert. And then I started realizing it's not all my fault there. Like it part of it is like I attend a church now where like I am engaged, I am active, I am happy to stand or sit or whatever it is.
But you stood up at all basketball games.
You stood for the entire thing.
I remember you like
Me?
yes.
You specifically?
You
Oh yeah,
specifically,
volleyball games.
Just well, any yeah.
Yeah, I'd be standing in the student section. And
Me
then,
too.
And so like but then you have a bad and I realized it was half of it was my bad attitude. The other half is like, you know, I'm at something that doesn't capture my attention. I have to actively try to be more into it.
It's all about your loves, right? Like, what is it? And that's a hard thing to say.
Yeah.
But it's true. It's like what are we loving? Mm-hmm. You know, and
but you can also love something. So you said art. I can love art, and I want to sit.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
I
it's
love
attention.
music, but praise and worship is really hard for me. It's been something like
yeah.
I struggle with like I'm like, all right, let's just get to the sermon. Like
I think it's funny when
grind.
people like go crazy at a rock concert throwing their hands up, but they feel weird throwing their hands up at a worship service.
It is weird.
It's interesting. You also mentioned art. I still haven't figured out what to do with what I thought of when we were. So part of what we do when we write on Fridays is we kick around ideas of just what we're munching on. Mm-hmm. And I wrote down, it takes years to finish a work of art and seconds to dismiss.
Yeah.
And I still don't know where to go with that. I still don't know what to do with it.
I think take some of this conversation, right? Because why do we dismiss it? It's because we don't know it. We don't appreciate it. It's very similar to the musician that plays for the New York Symphony, whatever,
and then
that
the train
goes
station.
and plays in the train station, and everybody's just going by him. Whereas people would pay thousands of dollars for a ticket to sit and listen to him, right? It's very, very similar to that same idea, right? Like we need to hone our things that we appreciate. Like if there's such a thing as true goodness and beauty, like objectively good, objectively beautiful, then we actually have to train ourselves to appreciate it.
I'm going to munch on that.
I don't know why, but I just thought audience, like as a response to you, I think. I don't know where you go with it, but just throwing that out there.
Who is your audience, man? I wrote, so I mean, I was talking about that event that I just had, and to make sure that I'm constantly keeping an audience of one, I wrote this verse before I went out on stage. for my devotions that morning. Am I now seeking the approval of man or of God? Am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I would not be the servant of Christ. Galatians 1:10.
Mm-hmm.
Whose approval? The whole concept of audience of one, especially with like current events and everything that's going on. I mean, things are always going on, but like, who is your audience? Who do you care about? I mean, this life is so fleeting. Yeah, I think about that a lot.
Yeah, I agree. All right, back to the movie here.
Ouch.
I think that final chase scene is epic.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the stunt double wearing the red hoodie, I laughed a little bit.
Okay, I can dismiss that kind of thing.
No, I got past it pretty quick. But like, I mean, as a kid, how cool would that have been?
Oh, just
to be hitting all those
Yeah.
little jumps and just, I don't
It
know.
is
like,
epic.
I got hyped. I was like, ah.
It's like the kid version of a car chase,
Yeah.
you know, like because
Yeah.
they're getting
Yeah.
chased, and you know what's hilarious is like you're rooting for them the whole time, but like I'd be so mad at my kids.
I know.
I'd be so.
That's what we talked about
mad.
for Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Is like you are, as the viewer, encouraged to be cheering for the protagonist, but they're just as much idiots as everybody else. And you're like cheering for them. We were at the Packers Cowboys game because we were in Dallas.
Yeah,
It might as well have been a Packers game.
yeah.
There were so many Packers fans, and I don't know if that's because Packers fans travel or if everyone wants to go to see
Packers fans really try.
to go to a
the
Cowboys game.
Top travel.
I mean
is
that place
Steelers.
I think
is
it's
cool.
both.
AT&T Stadium.
I think
is
it's
awesome.
both.
It's like
Yeah.
Steelers, Packers, Patriots, maybe.
Travel.
Yeah.
49ers
But-
travel really well.
I was on that show. I was on that podcast where I took the Cowboys to cover, and I have CeeDee Lamb who was on the bench, but I felt myself irrationally cheering for the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Like against the Packers and for the Cowboys. I'm in the stadium.
because you're in the
Hate the
stadium.
Packers.
It was
Yeah.
so crazy.
No, you
I-
knew how much I hate the Packers.
that what it was?
And you're like, can't.
I mean, the
cheer for
Packers
those
are a more
guys.
likable franchise, to be honest.
I always find myself
Jeez, Packers.
in almost every game. Like I actually find myself rooting for somebody,
yeah.
and I couldn't explain it.
And
Like,
you
I don't know
what?
why.
It's probably a way more fun way to watch sports than just watching it.
Anytime we turn on a game, Lincoln turns to me, Dad, who we
Who are you
cheering
rooting for? My
And
kids ask me the same
And
thing.
I'm like looking at the game. I'm like, I don't even know who I just turned on. So then I look. I'm like, we're cheering for the white jerseys. And it's like, yes, they're winning. I'm like, yes, they are.
That's great.
It's funny, but that scene though is just so like them all taking off and flying on the bikes is that's iconic.
Well, what's
You know.
with the officer with the shotgun? Like, is he just trying to scare the kids into stopping? Like, you know, he's not going to shoot those kids.
I don't know, man. It's the 80s.
Yeah, the
I
80s
guess
were a
that's
wild
true.
time, man. Kids are smoking and getting shot by cops.
Yeah. Yo, you right.
I know. I was an 80s baby.
I was an 80s baby.
We
guys,
all were.
Guys, we had Google and now we have AI. Like, we might have the greatest generation. Like, I feel like we've just.
We
Do you
we
think everybody
also
feels like that? Or?
there also might not be a generation after us because of AI.
Yeah, that's true.
I've
I've
seen all the movies.
Seen Terminator.
Yeah,
iRobot.
exactly.
That's what we should cover.
Terminator or iRobot?
Both.
iRobot would have some really interesting parallels to the AI world that we're
I like iRobot.
heading. Same thing with Minority Report, by the way.
Or
man, I love
Idiocracy.
Minority Report. So Minority
Idiocracy,
Report's a
we could-
little different though because it's based off of gifted people, not technology.
You wouldn't be able to do a lot of the other things though without the technology. Like
They tap
technology plays
into
a
it, but
role.
it does. But it's not like iRobot where I mean iRobot while it's a PG-13 Will Smith movie is if you just read it and you didn't see the goofiness of the filming would be the most terrifying take on AI.
Oh, it's terrifying.
for sure.
You know what I mean? The
Well-
computer decides that it doesn't like the way it's being
Yeah,
managed.
I mean that's how I'm.
Oh,
That's
I mean that's
Marvel, Ultron,
Yeah.
the Age of Ultron.
But
Yep.
That's what they're stopping.
happening with AI. Like, it's
2001: Space Odyssey.
changing its
Yeah.
own code. It's man.
It's
Yeah,
changing
you're
its own code right now.
Yeah.
It wasn't told to.
So so the reason why it has grown so rapidly is because it's written so that it learns from itself and
Yeah.
it learns from the user. So it being free was so that they could collect data sets so that it could grow and essentially they were getting free information to grow faster and become a stronger company.
Well, it's not free. It's taking up all of our water and electricity and everything.
Yeah.
But
I'm saying though, but that's why it came out as free, and that's how it was able to grow so
at this
rapidly.
AI concert that I was, or not concert, AI like lunch that I went to this last week, somebody said something that I thought was really good. He said, right now we have basically just a really brilliant 10-year-old, right? Like that's what AI is. But within a very short amount of time, it's going to be like a really smart, board member, senior executive, those kinds of things.
But let me ask you something. Without us telling it to, which some people will tell it to, but without us telling it to, how and when would AI ever decide to grow a conscience and start fighting back? Without us telling it to.
Analyzing movies, podcasts. I mean, it has.
So it would literally grow a conscience and start acting as it.
I mean, it's crawling.
Well,
and
it could hack
collecting
a lot of things.
data.
It would
It's
be more that
free.
it would take over,
That's what I'm saying. But in order for it to take over, it would have to have a reason why.
maybe.
It would have to. By definition, it would have to have a reason.
We already covered the Matrix. We know what we know. We know why. It's because
We need to watch Idiocracy.
Follow the rabbit.
parents or not parents, people are like parasites. That's what the AI thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Yep,
We got a
there's
little.
the moon scene. There we go.
So classic.
That's great. That's very Wizard of Ozzy, man.
Yeah.
E.T.'s face was modeled after poet Carl Sandburg, Albert Einstein, and a pug dog.
What?
Yeah. E.T.'s face
How long it took them to
was
create?
modeled after poet Carl Sandburg, Albert Einstein, and a pug dog.
Probably took years to create moments for us to dismiss.
That's right. But you're not dismissing this mom in the cat suit.
All right. And that was the cover podcast. Next week, we are covering.
Who's she dressed up for, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know. But when they said the dad's in Mexico, were you like, oh, Mexico's great. That dude's having a great time.
That's why you have
I have a Modelo. Yeah. Good time. When he said that, I was like, oh, we should go back to Mexico. That was a good
Yeah,
time.
that's a good idea. That's a
Cabo
really
or
good idea.
Cancun or Playa? What's your jam? Cozumel?
I really like Cabo.
It's hard to beat Cabo. The problem is I really like the beach. And when we're
Traveling to Cabo takes a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah, the flight to Cancun is so easy. Mm-hmm. But Cabo's beautiful.
I really
and the
always
marina,
love-
I'm a big boat guy.
Always love Playa.
Well, Playa's right there, too.
I know. Playa del Carmen and then Riviera Maya. We did all of those.
Yeah. We're going to St. Lucia in a couple weeks.
Nice.
No, I've never been to the Caribbean. Oh, yes, I have. Dominican Republic. That's Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you brought up the animatronics, and we know that Brett would be absolutely loving them right now. Do you think it would be as good with like a digital blob?
Yeah, we never
ET
answered
instead?
we never answered your question. I don't think you could do this movie again. Like, the reason this movie took off is because of the fact that no movie had tried to tackle this take on an alien, and
There wasn't really anything like it.
there was nothing like it. Now, it would be the equivalent of Avatar. I mean, when Avatar first came around, there was nothing like it of its kind. And you add the elements,
Pocahontas.
the film element.
Fern Gully.
But what Pocahontas didn't do was allow people to.
It's the same story.
Okay,
Yeah, but
Let me hold on. Let me buy what you're selling here for a second because it's the most unoriginal take. You just read that, now you're regurgitating. But,
No,
yes,
that's what I said the minute I walked out of the
Cool.
movie.
Cool.
The cinema of it was amazing.
Yes, there was nothing like it. And let's
IMAX. Wasn't that,
assume
like, the release of
let's
IMAX?
agree that it's Pocahontas. You know what Pocahontas didn't do? Have people go into a robot and become an avatar. That wasn't ever done before.
That's true.
So
And it's one of my least favorite Disney movies.
what, Pocahontas? Why?
I don't know. Just never liked
Fun
it.
take.
Never
They
got
had
into
their
it.
A team on Pocahontas and their B team on Lion King, and Lion King crushed them.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was lighthearted. Well, not lighthearted.
Was Lion
Are
King
you
B
just
team?
racist?
How is Lion King B team? You talking about the production? Because the actors weren't B.
That's why you don't like Pocahontas?
Hold on. Hold on.
I like the movie about Africa.
Listen.
All right, no, I'm not.
How was it a
Get
B
outta
team?
here.
It had James Earl Jones, Jonathan Taylor Thomas,
No, the animators.
Animators and the
Yeah, and
soundtrack.
music. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nala. Who was Nala? She was that girl from West Wing. So I mean, they had good actors.
Yeah, and they always
And
had
the
good-
music
They always have
crushed
good
it.
actors. All the actors
What
are.
happened to Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
Oh
He did
man,
Huck Finn, and then just
game over.
yeah. that was the end of it.
He fell off. At least he didn't go crazy like all the other child actors.
I mean, he
Or
was
did he?
he
We
was
just
pretty
don't
big
know.
in Tool Time or whatever. Home Improvement, that show.
That was a good
Yeah, but
show.
then
And
when he grew
then
up, he didn't really do much.
He didn't do much else, did he?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So he started
just-
scoring touchdowns for the Colts.
hanging out with the Olsen
Yeah, that's
twins.
right.
Hold on. What were we talking about before you guys rudely distracted me with
No
those terrible takes?
idea. We're gonna do some quotes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quotes?
Throw some quotes out there. Let's hear it.
I don't have very many.
Phone home.
So here's a fun fact for you while he's looking at quotes.
Elliot.
Most of the full body puppetry was performed by a 2'10" tall stuntsman.
Wow.
Can you believe that? I want to see that, dude. But the scenes in the kitchen were done using a 12-year-old boy who was born without legs and an expert on walking on his hands.
Wow.
Interesting.
The
Speaking of
amount
which-
time casting these. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, Drew Barrymore had
Talk
two...
about making something out of nothing. Like, you're born without two legs and you're an expert at walking on your hands.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and you become... We're talking about it right now on the cover podcast
That's right.
40 years later.
That's right.
Like, what
Yeah.
what a guy.
40 years later. 43 years later, just like the mom. So listen,
I don't get that.
there's two. I thought she was 43. I said she was 43. She was 33, much to your chagrin. I'm sorry, I'm talking crap about your girl.
She's too young for Nate.
Yeah.
So the thing about like rotating chairs is I feel like I get friendly fire each week in a different way. And I
You're
never,
getting the fire that Brett would normally get.
yes, I'm getting it. And then I just
Well, that's because you're getting it from the people that give
the
it.
way the
Yeah.
fire comes.
Yeah.
Brett's way nicer than either of us two.
Depends on who it is. He is not nice to me. He
He's
lets me
nicer
have
to
it.
Nate than either of
Yeah,
us.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah, I love Brett. Shout out Brett.
I'll
Not
never
listening to this
forget
episode.
when Marcus was talking about how pretty some actors were, and Brett goes, "Marcus, you're getting close. You're getting close. You're getting close." That's an all timer on the cover right there. That goes on the T-shirt. We need to start putting quotes.
close.
You're getting close. And the way he said it, oh, I'm dying. Oh, okay. So anyway, Piper Pants, little Drew Barrymore, had two ad-lib parts that are actually pretty epic lines. You're talking about quotes?
Yeah.
So the part where she says, "I don't like his feet," that was ad-libbed. You guys remember that part? She looks
Oh.
down and she sees
She
it.
actually didn't like his feet.
Yeah, so I think it was between scenes, but they still had a camera on her, and there was like wires out of his feet and everything like that, and just looked weird. And she just did it, and they caught it on film, so then they added it back in, which Spielberg did a couple times. So apparently on this movie, John Williams couldn't quite get the score. Typically, when you do a scoring of a movie, you do the movie, you give it to the composer, and he scores it to what's already in there.
Yeah.
He couldn't get it the way either Spielberg wanted or he was struggling with it. So Spielberg says, just do it, and I'll clip the scenes to fit how you feel. Mm-hmm. And so he goes back in, and then Williams ends up winning the Oscar.
That's just brilliant.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the brilliancy of Steven Spielberg and John Williams.
Both of them together. I mean, to be able to work in tandem like that, like they have on so many other films.
So do you think Spielberg looks for those moments? Like, why else would they have that camera on young Drew Barrymore?
Well, I think when you're filming kids, you constantly film because you're not sure when you're going to get it. I mean, I was looking at, I was actually thinking about that. So I literally watched this entire movie through the lens of my daughter. Like I was just, every time Drew Barrymore was on film, I was just laughing my butt off because it made me.
See, I wish I would have had Marcus's information early on.
Yeah.
Would have changed everything for me.
But then I was thinking.
You're playing Brett's part perfect.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, man.
How about when the.
Shut up, wiener breath.
Yeah, that's right. How about when the kid is backing out of the driveway?
Good one.
We're on quotes.
How about when the kid is backing out of the driveway and almost runs into everything? Yeah. That's going to be Reed, bro. It's coming.
Oh, yeah.
How old is he?
13.
Yeah.
Almost 14. Yeah.
It's coming.
Where's he from? Uranus?
Get it? Get it?
Have you guys been to Uranus Fudge Factory?
You've already talked about this on the show.
Oh, I did?
On the show.
You love Uranus.
Oh, yes. Love Uranus.
Can't he just beam up?
I don't know the streets. Mom always drives me.
That's true. That's true. My whole family just puts their head down and follows me when we're out anywhere, including airports. If Kelsey had to get home, I'm not sure she could.
Yeah.
She'd have to stop and ask somebody how to fly home. When she flies by herself, she flies by herself. She doesn't do that. She's like on it. But when she's following me, she's like, "What city are we in?" So
trust. That's trust right there.
Here's another fun fact for you. This one's really cool. The doctors and nurses who work on ET are real emergency room technicians. They're not actors. They were told to treat ET the same way they would treat a real patient. So their dialogue is all the same. And do you notice when they when they start taking all the machines off, they like rip their masks down and then they start like acting different? Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. It was almost like the adults become demystified. You know
what during the surgery?
Yeah, that's when you start to see their faces.
Yeah.
That's cool. Too.
And I don't know if it's like the kids growing up or having to make different decisions. I haven't really worked through that thought process yet. Yeah. But there's some sort of change that obviously happens. To where now we see the adults' faces.
So E.T. right here looks like that food that I put in the freezer and then forgot about it. And then like ice cream, whatever. And then, the kids are like, hey, we should have that. And I pull it out and it's like, nope. Throwing that away.
Freezer burnt? Oh, man. We've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
Freezer burnt on the bottom of a floor in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole movie, man, was about Spielberg's childhood, like the abandonment that he felt and trying to dream up ways of feeling wanted and needed. Like you can tell.
Interesting. It's interesting that you're saying that and that he wrote it. It kind of makes me want to watch Fabelmans. I hadn't watched it yet, but
is it an autobiography?
It is.
Yeah.
It's autobiographical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, right here. Why are they coming in space suits and not like hazmat suits?
I'm not sure there was hazmat suits back
I think
then.
I really do think that that's all because it's from the lens of a kid.
It's possible.
Like it could have been a hazmat suit, but to them it was NASA.
Like a NASA.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I'm just thinking
listen, I'll tell you this much. If that's not what it is, that take makes it way cooler if that's what it is.
Yeah. Marcus is crushing this.
I mean, they're really trying to push for this whole I just always thought it was like for the entire movie, you think they're the bad guys, and actually they're the good guys of the U.S. government.
Yeah.
They're painting the U.S. government as the savior here. And then they come, yeah. So, I mean,
Well, it
here's
makes
your-
even more sense if he was struggling with like abandonment issues and everything else. Like he wanted to be this imaginative. Like if you're a kid that's 10, 11, 12, whatever, like you're thinking of adults as kind of like repressing you or the bad
Sure.
guys or whatever. Like that
Sure.
totally plays with
They're
the
not
way that this
really.
is all.
Oh man, I need to listen to you guys talk about movies on like a podcast or something
before you watch
before
it.
I watch it, so that I can appreciate it even more.
I will
like
tell
over
you.
here, like changing my.
I will tell you, if you're listening to this episode and you haven't watched ET in a while, this is a great episode to listen to and then watch it.
I agree with that.
Having these
Yeah.
takes in the back of your mind. Yeah.
Absolutely.
This was, I mean, I went in, I don't think we said what did we know going in, but like
A little bit.
I hadn't watched this movie since I think I was 8. And I remember watching it and not enjoying it. And since then, I've been convinced that E.T. was overrated.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I literally came into this like thinking, I can't believe we're doing this instead of Birdman.
Well, we're
This
saving
is so
Birdman.
this is so frustrating.
Yeah.
Like I have to sit here and watch E.T.
Yeah.
You know, and then
I don't do that anymore.
I sat on the couch watching it with my kids, and I
And
was
you
like,
enjoyed
"Oh,
it?
that was way better than I expected." Yeah.
I try to not do that because of the cover. Not to get all sappy about the cover, but because of the cover, it forces me to watch movies I would not just put on. I would go and watch the next, show and
Yep.
or movies that I like. But
Wedding
like
Crashers
it's
for the 100th time.
yeah, it's forcing me. Like I would not have watched ET,
I wouldn't have either.
but I'm glad I did, and I'm
You're
glad
welcome.
like we're digging into, cinema the way that we are.
And interestingly, my most artsy child is Reed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's 13 and a half. And he watched this movie, I think, with my parents this summer or 2 summers ago or whatever. And he came in as we were watching it, and he was like, "Oh, are you doing this for the cover? Awesome."
That's cool.
And I was like, "Oh, well, that's why this movie did so well." Right?
Does he listen to the cover?
It depends.
Does he have German in his blood?
Yes.
All right,
Lots of German in his blood.
good.
Yeah.
Keeping our German listeners up.
Any
Speaking of
other
Germany, my
quotes?
in-laws were in Germany this week. They went to Oktoberfest.
Nice.
Yeah, they bought the overalls and.
We should
Wow.
not
They
watch
went
that movie.
Do we have the
the
opportunity?
Lederhosen.
Yeah, can I drink Mexican beer in Germany for
Probably
Oktoberfest? Because that's the only way
Doubt
I
it.
could participate.
Doubt it.
No.
You just have to suffer.
Who would do that? A tummy ache for the experience? It's not worth a tummy ache.
Just eat a wiener schnitzel.
Dude, I will do a Wiener Schnitzel. Those things are
Then we
yummy.
can call you Wiener Breath.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Breath.
That's what that came from. All right, Nate, what are we covering next week?
We didn't give our ratings.
Oh, all right, Rem. Let's hear your rating.
Oh, I'm a solid
Smell
7.
your Wiener Breath from
I
here.
am a solid 7. 7 for Remington.
Because you're not doing decimal.
I'm not
points
doing
anymore.
decimals. It's definitely not a 9 for me. I could see why it would be an 8 or 9 for somebody else, but I was going in thinking it'd be a 5 or 6, and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I really like Spielberg.
I'm a 7.3, and I thought I would be saying like 4.5 or something.
Yeah.
So, it could have been because my expectations were low, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Do you think the child acting contributed?
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't like it when I was a kid. I don't know why.
I hid behind a couch when E.T. was on.
Really?
I wasn't allowed to watch horror films, obviously, when I was a kid. They thought I could handle this one, and it was on, and they weren't in here in the room, and so I ran behind the couch and kept peering. I was scared to death.
Yeah. My kids were not overly scared.
Well, they didn't have no one in the room with them.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
There's never no one in the room with you
Yeah, that's
at my house.
scary.
So you talked me up to a 7.5.
Nice.
There's just so much more here to unpack that I feel like you guys kind of pointed out a whole lot of areas where I'm like, man, I almost need to like go and watch this again
Yeah.
and just take it all in. And honestly, if what you guys are saying like really clicks as I watched it again, it'd probably get up to like a 7-8.
What'd you have before? Like walking in?
6.9.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely
It's
so
in that range.
It's
I
known,
feel like it's like 6.5 to 8. Depending on who you are.
well, again, like in the 80s, it ran for an entire year in
I get
theaters.
it. I get why it ran for so
It
long.
was the greatest movie of all time.
It
when
was
came
a
out.
cultural phenomenon for sure.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
it changed summer movies. Like, we probably could thank E.T. for, like, what did we say is, like, the greatest span, like, 96
Like,
to,
like 95 or 93 or something
yeah.
to 2013 or something
Yeah,
like that.
we could thank E.T. for that, of just
Basically
summer
until the iPhone.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid
No.
phones.
iPhone was around for a few years, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Phones are the worst.
They really are.
Let's watch a TV series instead so we could get that.
Feel free to listen to us on your phone, though.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's
Totally
It's good
different.
for podcasts.
playing through the
Totally
car.
different.
Are we doing? What are we doing next week?
All right, so next week you guys are doing Birdman without me.
What are
Okay.
we doing? Catch Me If You Can. How long do I have to finish that?
I don't know. I've been
So it's-
done for like a month.
Birdman, Saw,
Oh,
Catch Me If
baby.
You Can, Molly's Game, Wicked, Just Friends. Just Friends kicks us off into our Christmas.
Is that my movie? Is that my Christmas pick?
You haven't given one. That,
Oh, good.
That's,
I don't
that's
waste it on
leading
Just
into
Friends.
it.
Sometime we gotta get a book in there at some point.
We have Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
I had a
At some point during the
books, you
basketball
guys
season,
picked them all
like
out.
maybe in like February or March when basketball's really, really going strong, I think we got to do Finding Forrester.
Oh, I like Finding Forrester. I just watched it the other day.
I was just thinking about Finding Forrester.
I also said we should read Will
Okay.
because we need to.
If that's going to be next, that'd be great to know since I'm going to be like on vacation for 5 days.
Yeah, Will is definitely on the list.
Okay.
well. So what do we get? Okay. Anyways, thanks for listening to the Cover Podcast. We will catch you guys all later.
Deuces.